Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mutants and Masterminds. Today, we're going to be going into a scene where the hero is going to be facing the shadow. The shadows have been plaguing the heroes for the last many sessions. 8 sessions, 12 sessions, 3 months of Mutants and Mastermind. Was it 4 months? Who's counting? I'm not counting. So it could be four. It could be about what 12, 16 sessions of the shadows. So let's see if the heroes are able to actually defeat the shadows once and for all. Will Uriel be able to go back to his real timeline, his real world, and not stuck in the year 2070? And then, not to mention the other 8 heroes, Walter, Cross, Michael, Wesker, Roach, and even Gigi, and even others that have been stuck in this current world. We should they have no idea if this current world is the same as theirs after they got transported from another dimension, also by the Shadow Grid, and also Crisis. Crisis was one of the parts which actually destroyed part of the world, and many other heroes vanished during that time. But new heroes was reborn, and then now we have a new player in our session. Let's call her Angelique. Angelique is a mystical heroine. But before that, I'm gonna go straight to her scene right now. Hey, Angelique, you have been given this sanctuary by someone that you care for, someone you love, the formidable esoteric. I'm not too sure how to pronounce this even. So, Rune, please introduce yourself. Thank you.
Of course, I'm Rune or Angelique Macready. Uh, she's the sole inheritor of Le Formidable Esoterique, um, and has only quite recently come into possession of the estate um, with the death of her late grandmother, who taught her everything she knows. So she's been investigating the presence of the shadow in the city, as well as the mysterious circumstances around the passing of her late grandmother. She has followed the trail to the slums, where she seems to have a bit of a surprise in store for herself.
And then you heard about the stories about shadows. You know about the issues that many of the homeless that stays in Night City have been having for the last many years, ever since crisis caused by someone known as the Red Lantern, and of course an evil supervillain named as Professor Doom. And when you followed the sirens, the sounds of gunshots, the sounds of explosions in the distance, you actually hurried your way, Angelic, or should I say, your other alter ego Rune, towards that particular location. You teleported there. You don't run. You don't fly, unless of course you have flight. But it seems that you actually use a spell teleport to that certain location, and then to actually find what is the cause of these things. And then when you arrive at the scene, you teleported your way to what seems to be one of his rooftops. And then when you look around, you feel the wind blowing on your face. You feel that the birds itself seems to stay quiet. You don't know whether you're actually being watched. But the moment you actually arrive on the rooftop, Angelique, you look around you, you actually hear the fight. The fight is still ongoing. You know, to actually be sure what was actually happening. But you actually try to find who is the one responsible for all these things and all of it. However, when you arrive at the roof, you look around, you don't see anything. There's no birds. The gunshot somehow disappeared. You're not too sure whether the roof that you're in is the actual correct roof at the moment. But I want you to roll for investigation or perception. Your choice. Investigation 23. Okay. When you're here at this particular roof, you realize that the sounds of the gunshot, the sounds of the fight is roughly about maybe 100 meters from here, maybe 200. Is it below your feet? But you feel the climate, you feel this some sort of magical energy beneath your shoes. And before you should even concentrate on that source of magical energy, you felt some sort of rift within the atmosphere. So you feel the wind started to move in a different direction. Not too sure what it is. But I'm going to ask you, I'm not going to ask you to roll for your powers, of course. I'm going to ask you to actually roll for your insight. Okay. You feel as if something is coming within a certain direction, not at the door, that's further to your top left corner. However, it's actually appearing and materializing right in the middle of this current location right now. And then you see somebody appear before you, dark hood, eyes glowing within that hood itself, looking at you, arms crossed, and he stares at you, looking at you directly, Rune. And then after he speaks, I sense some sort of magical energy within this location. I did not even know that somebody as your that has some sort of hidden ability. Who are you? What is your name, little one? He asks you, he speaks. He's not intimidating you at all. He's just asking you a question whether who are you, dude? He just somehow he felt as if your magical energy presence is just really strong. But you felt this man, this particular person standing in front of you, his magical energy itself is stronger. Maybe even stronger perhaps than your grandmother, perhaps even what you will do. You reply back to him and say who you are. You stay quiet.
Um, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky. She just says, "You know, it's a little rude to ask another's name before you give your own."
He laughed. Roll for persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, I'm finding it. There we go. I don't think it's
Alright.
okay.
You see 15 only? Simple. He laughs. And then he bows politely. I do apologize. They call me the shifter. Of course, I would not tell you my real identity because I do not exist in this time. But if you be so kind and so bold, perhaps you will even find my name in a library somewhere. The libraries exist in time. Nobody even read books anymore. That actually surprises me in my life. And then he walks slightly closer towards you, Rune. Arms relaxed, eyes still glowing. And then he said, I feel the power coming from within you. And and after that, then he said, will you care to join me?
In what sense?
Join me in reading this world of his pestilence and his filth. When I arrived at this place in the 1930s, I didn't expect this place to be exactly like this. At first, when you actually mentioned the date, it actually confused me because this is definitely way past the date, the timeline of the date, where you actually know that this particular person couldn't even exist during the time. And time travel or powers of time travel, nobody even discovered that yet. And that actually puzzles you. But he is actually asking you to actually join him. You're not sure join him in what? How do you reply?
Um, could I do some kind of magic check to sort of like, is there magic at work with this man? Uh, is it something magical or is it something more like scientific?
Okay. You can actually, if you have an ability, let me check your character sheet. I do believe you have some sort of ability under powers. That's Dispel Magic, Mystic Binding, Teleport X, Maddening Blast, Spellcasting. Okay, Spellcasting is a power. So looking at your skill, you can use your expertise in magic.
Yes, I would like to do that.
All
So,
right. Okay. It is magical in nature. You notice that you felt, and however, you're not too sure how this man is even controlling it. You're not even sure whether your mystic arts is able to even defeat this man personally, even by yourself. You're just starting out, you're just actually helping out, and you're just doing normal, simple, heroic stuff. But this man, you feel more like a villain than anything else. Roll for insight. You're unsure whether this man actually speaks the truth, but judging by his mannerism, judging by his hand, judging by his glowing eyes, you can't even see his face. But he quickly just speaks to you and he said, if you ever change your mind, I'll be waiting at the gate. And then he slowly moved back, and then somehow you notice that he actually moved his hands in a circular motion, and a portal appeared. And then after that, it just disappears immediately into the portal itself, leaving you there on the rooftop, puzzled at first. Again, he was able to detect you, maybe because of your mystical arts. There is somebody that is actually truly more mystical than you, which is here. But you shrug that off, yourself. You're now on the top of the rooftop. It is cold. The door, the lift, further to your left. There. However, what you want to do? You still hear the sound of gunshots. You still hear the sound of explosion in the distance. What you want
um,
to do?
am I able to? Mm, actually, I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to at a bit of a leisurely pace. She doesn't really do things too quickly. Over to the elevator and make her way down.
Right. Okay. While you make your way
Closer, I
down.
assume. Closer, I assume, to the gunshots and explosions.
Okay. To follow the sounds of the gunshots and explosions, roll for perception for you to actually go to the right floor. Okay. And then try moving your character to the lift. I want to see whether you have control of your character. Click on your character. Okay. Right. And then you actually enter the lift. You follow the gunshots. But mean. No. Yeah, mean. Oh, where is where? Okay, mine got.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna be giving you control. Blue Rush. Let me give you control. Control to all players instead. Once once this whole arc is complete, the Blue Rush probably will be removed from all your folders.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
This
Everybody have control? Okay. Right now, okay, I'm gonna see the initiative counter. To start round two, it will start. I think this one ended already. Okay, not this scene. This scene. Oh, yeah. Let it load.
Oh,
Let it load.
let
Oh, doing
me
this
roll
before.
my initiative. I think I since I deleted my old picture. Alright, let me just reroll that. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Correct.
should pop up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, here you are. You're on the count.
Correct. Right.
Okay, round three. It will start the moment you actually blast the feudal opponents with the help of Red Spartan. You see the two villains actually trying to run away from the both of you. Suddenly they turn back, perhaps with renewed bravery. You think to yourself, the moment this red spandex man with a hand on his right hand that looks like a blaster suddenly started appearing and he started calling himself Claw. You have no idea who this Claw is, unless you have certain expertise on supervillains, which of course you guys should get when you guys level up, at least by one rank. At
All
least
right.
know your villains and your heroes in expertise. Okay, the other
All
two
right.
expertise you can put there, maybe criminal investigation or whatever. Because the next arc, I'm not too
Mm.
sure what is it. So just finish this one first. Okay, Ethereal Star, you first. You see this man in the distance. Not to show who he is, but he looks to be quite formidable. The blast itself on that hit the ceiling and the wall to your left seems to be singed and also liquid. And then Claw actually introduces himself. I'm Claw!
It is
It's-
my turn, right, Herbert?
yeah, it's your turn.
I said I don't care. Then just star blast him.
Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be rolling. I'm not gonna be rolling for dodge. He has a special skill that exists, like a iron wall kind of thing. So I'm gonna be rolling for that. You see your blast suddenly start hitting him. He stood still. He actually pushed his arm. He just took your star blast directly, and then after that, you notice that he just like shrugged it off. He's burned slightly. He's singed, but you're not too sure whether he's actually damaged. And then by rolling for special pass, it's a special skill, it's a special power. And then what do? Do you want to move? Do you want to talk to him to death? You want to use your attack
No, no,
action?
no. I'm
Yeah.
not talking to you to death. It's like, huh? It seems like you of all people is able to take my hit. Whew,
All right.
I'm gonna have fun with you.
Then after that, yeah, I'm actually going from scene to scene here. Actually, I just want to know who haven't rolled for initiative. Uh, Uriel is not here.
Not on this
Uriel,
level. I'm down.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm down
yeah,
blue
because
one.
I'm
Roll for
moving from scene
initiative.
to scene.
Oh, do you want me to roll my
Roll for
initiative again?
initiative.
Click.
Yeah, you
Ish.
need to be in an initiative counter because this combat is going
That's all
from
right.
the bottom up and then and top to bottom.
So good. I got you. And I've been rolling low initiatives. I didn't even add on my bloody my like extra initiative I get. So
Okay.
that's why the modifiers changed.
Ah, okay. Let me
Okay.
see.
I'm an
Oh,
idiot and
first
didn't.
net 20 of the day.
I
First
know
net 20 of the
for bloody
day.
initiative. It's like really.
It's
So
okay.
actually,
It's
you're
okay.
supposed to
It's
start.
okay.
Like a
Right.
twitchy motherfucker. So am I going first? Am I?
Yeah, you're going first.
All right.
Yes.
So okay. So what I want to do is I want to use one of my abilities, and you tell me if it's applicable. I think get it. Why do you fail me? There we go. So I was wanting. What was it? No. Damn, where the hell to go? There was something about I can like Oh,
You have an all might power.
It's like smash.
Or you have an all might
so
inspirational
this,
power.
so
Plus
this,
ultra.
as far as fainting goes,
Uh-huh.
can I use that instead of like deception or whatever to draw aggro?
Using the skill or movement speed. Oh, okay.
If not, that's fine. I'm just figuring out what I can do on my turn.
No,
No,
okay. You can use agile feint during your, because this mutant mastermind is you can use your attack action, which is an attack action, and then your next action, which is not an attack, is a skill action during your turn.
All right, but
So
do I
you
get
can actually,
multiple of those? Because I've also got an ability that lets me move after attacking.
yeah, you can actually move agile feint or attack, or move agile feint, or so on. So
What I'm saying is,
if you
can I
pass
move? Can I move, attack, move, then feint, or is that too many actions?
move, attack, and then move and feint. Okay, because we're not using any grids here, because
Yeah.
as superheroes you can move.
No,
You
I
can
mean
move
because
so far.
I've got a literal ability for it.
Yeah, you
Move
can
by.
actually. I will allow it. I will allow it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will move. Up to yonder.
Ooh.
And I also got extra stuff if I beat this minion down. I
Mhm.
should get an extra attack if someone tries to ambush me. I'm actually
Mhm.
reading my character sheet for once.
Mhm.
It's amazing what you learn.
Mhm.
So I'm lay the smackdown.
Move by action. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Unarmed attack 35. No way. So I'm just gonna take that, rolling for toughness on DC 21. DC 21 is, yeah. All right. You punch. Fuck.
That's the other thing I was talking about. Yep, go on.
All right. You punch him. However, it's just like this staggered. He just has to stun for a while, but that's about it. He's not down, and then it's not his turn yet. And then now, are you gonna be moving again or
But if
doing
I
something else? Or?
is it so with am I going to incur attack of opportunity if I like move here?
No, no.
All right, I will do that. Then. And I'm
Okay.
done.
Right, you're done. Israel starts actually done. Okay, Mindbot, your turn.
Okay, I'll be moving to here. And I attack this guy over there. So I'll be attacking him with my pistol. I don't think it's a hit, is it?
Shoot him in the kidney.
Now rolling to dodge. Nope, you miss.
Okay. Now for let me just for
Blue
Blue
Rush.
Rush, he's gonna like as fast as he could all the way at sorry. He's gonna try to supersonic punch this guy so hard that it rams this guy. Is it possible? Like basically, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
punch this guy.
you just need to beat. Just roll to hit
Mhm.
first, and now then if let's see your
Okay.
score. So supersonic punch is just too low. Let me roll for parry. No. This actually saw Blue Rush coming due to its lightning speed, but he actually managed to dodge it. A simple tap actually dodged the attack to the side, and Blue Rush, it seemed to be surprised to see that this noble tap was actually was actually able to actually dodge your punches. And then now moving straight to Claw, and then Claw. After actually taking your attack into a star, you notice that he actually charges his blast. And then while he's charging, he actually tells the two taps actually next to him, "Gonna attack them while I charge my thingy." Okay, Red Spartan, you actually notice that this claw is charging his arm blaster. Looks like some sort of Mega Man kind of thing.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I'll move here. And then
Oh.
using my will first to draw out my red rings power. Ruling for my will first.
You should roll. You should roll deception and tell him he's not as good as Mega Man. Might get an extra attack.
Then when I see this, I take out shadows sniper rifle. Yet again, this time it becomes a giant howitzer dragon cannon. I attack this Stark. The one in front of me. Energy plus.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Wow.
I feel bad because apparently you
Uh,
did not load the rifle with bullets. Like, tuck.
No. I'm using my ring. That gun is just a
Oh,
conduit.
okay.
All right. Okay, I want you to explain to us what happens to you the moment you roll the natural one.
Like arrow natural one. The gun, for some reason, it overheats itself due to the massive input. But it
Okay.
discharges. It still discharges because the power needs to go somewhere. Instead of going straight, it goes to his right side and destroys this behind him. Wait, do
Destroys
I
the
have
room or the
like
wall.
the entire room?
Okay. I do have an explosion gif, but that's probably just put it there. Okay.
Hmm. A loud explosion. Kaboom! I said,
Do we
well,
the ones
those.
downstairs, hear the explosion?
Or feel it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Get an overwhelming sense of shame.
Of course, you guys actually will roll it with a +10 perception. Actually. Okay, later on during your turn, you should be able to hear it. Okay, now the thugs actually come over and attack you, right, Spartan, after your mishap. This man actually took out a knife and charges at you. Die, red Spartan! And slowly starts stabbing at you. Okay, roll for parry. Okay, you parried his knife easily. And then the second thug and charges at you again and do the same. And he starts stabbing you again with his vibro knife. Like, die, die, die. And exploded and roll for parry. And then again, you see this thug coming. And then you
Okay.
just.
Let me
Mhm.
describe. As I put the rifle on my back, I parry the attack, and then my visor grows an ominous red.
they got guts attacking a fully armored scary guy with a plain old knives. I mean, they got guts.
It's a vibrant.
It is vibro knife, but I wrote it as something else entirely. Okay.
Vibro knife, not vibrator knife, okay? All right?
That's
Okay.
Jeez. What a niche market.
Yeah, this is not cyberpunk. Okay, cyberpunk have a vibrator knife, surprisingly, and it's very damaging. Okay, Uriel, while Blue Rush and you and Mindbot were busy fighting the thugs down here, you suddenly felt, all of you felt a loud explosion. It was so loud, it actually rocked the very foundation of this building, and it's coming all the way from the roof. You don't even have to roll for your insight or your perceptual investigation. You know for a fact that must have either a Uriel Star, Red Spartan that's causing the explosion. Hey, Uriel, what do you want to do?
Out because I don't have that much power yet. Moving on. I will attack. Just copy it from the chat. Lazy smoke.
if you can play the same music from last time, that'll be great.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah,
battle
yeah.
music?
And he rolled a
Yeah.
33.
No, no.
Wait. I think trying not. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't think we should because
The moment I turn on the
my
music,
line.
immediately Jan's line was so bad. The moment I turn on the music.
Yeah. So that's just
Okay, I'm gonna be rolling. I'm gonna even bother rolling. I need a natural 20 to avoid a 33. Okay, I'm gonna be rolling for toughness and his straight. Okay, Uriel, you punch this stuff again in the face, and then you notice that he actually slammed and hit the wall behind him, and all bloodied. And then he looks up at you, ugh, and then he rubs his chin, the blood dripping from his teeth, and he looks at you again. But he noticed that he's not even gonna give up. What are you gonna do?
So he's not down for the count yet.
Not yet, but he looks like he's gonna go down first. Next, I think during your next attack, he might.
Oh, I'll see if he's fast enough to catch up with me, and I'll go back up Blue Rush because he moved out of base with my threatened area. It appears.
Yep.
But my takedown doesn't count because he's not incapacitated, I imagine.
Nope, he's not. He's still standing.
Yeah. Oh, anyway. Moving on.
Okay.
There's no chance to run away.
And then Ichiro Star. Okay, Rune, you will be coming later during next round. I'll be asking you which floor you want to come into. So it'll either be this floor from this lift, or the one where Ichiro Star and Red Spartan is later on during next round. Okay, alright, Ichiro Star,
Okay,
it's your turn.
You
You
forgot
notice that.
me. Oh,
No.
okay.
After Ichiro Star, then you.
Yeah.
I'm following the initiative counter. I'm moving from scene to scene. Okay, Ichiro Star, what do you want to do? You notice that Red Spartan just blew a wall in this building. Whoever used to stay in
I
this
don't
building
care.
before, you pity the person that actually stays in this building.
Okay. But I don't
But,
really care about what he did in the
but,
building.
meanwhile, Christina Lynn.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my god. I was here?
Okay.
Cassidia is here?
Okay. Priscilla Lynn. While you were busy tending to your food, cleaning up the guns, washing your plate, suddenly you were rocked by a large explosion so huge it rocked the whole building. And we're not too sure who is actually causing this explosion. Roll for wheel save.
Wait, I don't have for Cassidia though. Can I just roll for interior instead? Under interior.
No, I'm gonna give you. Wait, you still have Priscilla Lynn's character.
Yeah, but I didn't what is it called? I didn't upgrade her thing because
Oh,
I thought it's just for
yeah.
the
Roll. Just roll under Evelyn Ray. Okay, yeah. You're actually wondering who is it, and then you're thinking to yourself, whoever is actually busy fighting right now, whoever is actually causing all this destruction, whether it's going to be heroes or super villains, or whoever is fighting right now, it kind of pisses you off. Way. But you're actually more worried about the homeless too. You've been staying with them for quite some time. You've been staying with them for years even. And you think about the children, the old people, everybody else that actually stays in this whole bloody apartment. What do you want to do? You will stay here, go out, and knock some sense into them.
Wait, can I roll? Wait, did I have sorry? Can I assume? Wait, I'm gonna roll for insight. See if I know. Wait, it doesn't make sense either. I'll go out and check, man. I'll go out and check with my guns. With my guns.
Okay, all right. Okay,
With my
now
gun lock and roll. With my gun lock and roll. Load.
we done lock and loot, and now it's what do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna starflight this bugger. I'm gonna starflight this Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of my body in front, it's my leg going front. So it's like I'm basically doing a kick.
Mm-hmm.
Starflight kick. Yeah, basically is that starflight kick.
You mean the flying kick?
I'm gonna call it a starflight
okay.
kick.
Okay, 25. Okay, gonna roll for parry. You actually did a kick. Starflight kick!
Yeah, literally the leg of the face.
Okay. He did a starflight kick so fast, you actually saw it coming. He actually blocked it, you push him slightly, but you notice one thing with your star, your attack was futile. He did not receive any damage. He smiled the moment you did that. And then he whispered and then told you straight, ah, I thought I'll be coming over straight to you to fight you, but it seems that you're here right in front of my face. Then it's actually better. Get ready to get some hurt, little girl. And then after that, straight to Mind Bond. Okay. Alright, Mind Bond, you notice that Uriel and Blue Rush is fighting one of the trucks over here. But you notice one of the trucks is even though he's bloodied, but he's actually ready for the next fight. What do you
I
do?
basically move just here, aim at this guy since he is, about to go down, so I'll attack him. And I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
If you guys here's the thunder that's from my end, just to clear any curiosity.
Did he go down, Hook? This guy?
On the 16, I'm rolling for dodge. Nope, he didn't pass. I'm rolling for toughness. Toughness. Nope, he's still okay.
Okay, now for Blue Rush. Blue Rush is gonna again attempt the supersonic punch on this guy so he can be pushed into that guy. And this here is the supersonic punch.
Ooh, nice.
Sonic
Hit him
punch
in the kidney.
22. Alright, then we're rolling for parry. Parry, no. Rolling for toughness. Toughness. Okay, just push him to the side, but he's not down. He's 24, it's still very low to push this normal attack down.
After that, I move to be in front of him, like here, and yeah, just continue the fight. Because I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have that much good fighting skills.
Right? Maybe we should do a multi attack on him. Like speed punch.
Did he have multi-attack
Okay.
though?
I have.
Yeah, he does have multi attack.
Okay, yeah, I have to just. Oh, okay, yeah. I saw.
Okay. Alright. After kicking Claw slightly few feet away, you notice they actually charges his arm and point it right you at point blank range. And then rolling to hit. Okay. Alright. You can either you have to dodge this, you can't parry it. It's an AoE blast attack.
Hello, Jan.
She doesn't drop, does she?
Hello?
I think.
Oh, sorry. Was
Not you.
Oh,
Not
Yan?
you. Mine. You're fine.
There's two. Yan. One is Yan. One is Yan. Of Kran.
Think Herbert, you just call me by my name handle. I think
Okay, Kaide.
this will be more less confusing for Ian.
Yes, correct. Okay. All right. Okay, Kaide. Hey, oh, yeah. Roll for parry or dodge.
Oh, parry or dodge, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I will roll for dodge.
Oh boy, Bluey.
It blew right in front of your face, but you actually dodge it easily. Okay? And then you dodge it. And then Claw like curses. He curses. And then he said, curses! Boiled again. And then Red Spartan, you see the huge blocks right in front here, almost hit you with a star. You think outright it might have killed her, but it didn't. What do you want to do?
To me, first thing first, I'm gonna roll energy burst around me. It's an AoE attack, so I'm just gonna roll 17 on these two.
Burst area damage 10. Burst area damage 10. Burst area damage 10. It's a 30 feet, but I think Eurostar also have to roll for dodge against you. It's too close.
Again?
Against Red Spartan's attack.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Can describe the scene?
Mm-hmm.
I just clench both my hands, and I explode like a red nuclear bomb.
Okay, I think she dodged that easily. Okay, I'm going to be rolling for dodge against these two guys. Against dodge 17. Really, your energy burst is just 17. Let me check. 20 plus 3. You roll a 14 plus 3. Okay. Quite damaging, but the attack rate is quite low, but it's okay. Normal for PL9. And then, okay, both failed. Okay. I'm going to be rolling for toughness. DC 25. Okay. All right. Both of them are. The skill just pushes them away. It doesn't make them fall prone.
No, it just says burst area damage and penetrating. So if they have any armor,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
you know.
Penetrating 4. That's the reason why they failed. You notice that they're burned, they're singed, you notice that they like blood everywhere, they're almost down. I think another attack like this again, you
I
probably knock them down.
intimidate them. I intimidate now. Intimidation.
Hmm.
I point my right point view to them. I'll give you guys this chance to run and survive.
Okay, intimidation 17, gonna roll for the will. Okay, they have a bonus because of claw, so they have a +5 bonus. Nope, they still continue. And then they stab at you again with a vibro blade. The iron spouted, your intimidation would not push us away. Stabby, stabby, stabby. They looks at you, and after they stab and stab and stab, roll for parry twice. Wow, you got
One.
stabbed, man. Yeah, roll for toughness. Wow. Vibroblades don't really do that much damage, but now you're now
-3.
dazed. You are now dazed and bruised. You're dazed for 1 round and bruised, meaning you subtract 1 from your damage resistance check.
Can I use my hero point?
Yeah, sure, because you get hero
Using.
points every session. Yeah, you can.
Yep. Thank you.
No
Okay,
worries.
as they stab me, I fall for a moment. I just still standing. I look at them. I give you a chance. I have to pay the price.
But the thugs just look at you, even though they're bloody, they're bruised, they're singed, they're burned, but they're still fighting because of Claw. They're more afraid of Claw than they're afraid of you because these thugs, they look like homeless to you. They look like homeless people that look like they're forced to fight you. But now it's round 5. Rune, where do you want to take the lift? Do you want to take the lift on this floor, or do you want to take the lift on the other floor? Angelique,
Fine.
Ian,
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 you there?
Rune, Angelique.
Rune, are you there? If you're there, do speak. Let me just.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was muted. This floor.
You're gonna be on this floor. Okay.
Yes, please.
I want to be where it's more dangerous.
Yep, absolutely.
Uh, uh,
Have
hold
low
on. Are you gonna
self-preservation.
go at? Sorry to disturb. Ian, are you gonna go as yourself or as your hero costume?
This is a hero costume. She's
Ah,
like she's like Doctor Strange. You know, Doctor Strange don't need a hero costume.
She is the
okay,
hero. He is the hero himself.
He's got a sweet ass cape.
okay,
Right.
okay.
Okay, Rune.
Good enough for me.
Okay. This is gonna be your first time rolling for initiative. I want you to click on your character here at the lift. I want you to click on your token. Hold the shift button, the left shift button. Hold shift. Double click on your character. It will open up the character sheet.
Oh, the character sheet?
Yeah. Open up your character sheet.
Yep.
And
Got it
then once
open.
you open up your character sheet, now, okay, I want you to go to
Um,
character sheet. I want you to click on initiative.
It's downstairs, just slightly above.
No, she have it already. She have it already. She have it.
Okay, I want to see whether it's registered.
Uh,
It's
no,
not
it
registered.
didn't.
Her,
It
but it's
didn't.
not. It didn't register. It didn't register.
Oh, you have, okay, all right. Rune, okay. Angelique, you need to click on your character token and then go to your character sheet, then click on initiative again. Okay, is it
16. All right.
registered?
Let me
oh,
check.
Is it registered?
It
No,
still didn't
no.
register. Her, but it still didn't register.
Hmm.
sorry, I had the
Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. Oh yeah, it's registered now. It's registered
Okay,
now.
now registered. Now it's registered. Now it's registered.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, wait for a while. Somehow, suddenly, there's a typhoon in my place. So now I have to take. Okay, guys, pause for a while.
Nice.
Hmm?
Nice timing.
Pause.
Pause for a while. Pause for a while
And
because both